Today, everybody is into one sort or another of tox. Either it's Botox or it's detox. Detox, what does that mean? Excrete, eliminate, get rid of the body's garbage. There are two types of actually detox. First is the natural detox in our bodies. Every minute, every hour, every day, our bodies get rid of waste material. When we breathe out, we get rid of carbon dioxide. When we urinate, we get rid of metabolic waste. When we have a bowel movement, undigestible foods and other products. Our liver also very important in terms of detox, which gets rid of a lot of metabolic waste, dumping it into the bile and out into our intestine. Even sweating, which is primarily a cooling process, derives the sweat from blood and often can get rid of excess salts and a small amount of minerals that are in the blood itself. Saunas are very popular nowadays, but I think the real benefit from saunas derives from the fact that you can sit in a nice, quiet, warm place for a half hour without the rest of the world bothering you. No cell phones in your sauna, please. This is natural detox, or the elimination of the body's natural garbage. Very helpful for people who have some kidney or liver problems, who are indulging or overindulging in the good life. The second type is what I really want to talk to you about. Most agree that the world is becoming more synthetic, chemical, genetically manipulated, polluted, even toxic or poisonous. There's an important old idea. The poison is in the dose. It's an important idea because it affects your health and your pocketbook. Let me explain. A poison is something that kills. What is toxic? Something that makes you sick. Poison, toxic. What about something that makes you unhealthy, not well? What do we call something that makes you kind of sick? The poison is in the dose. So is being unhealthy, not well. For example, arsenic. Arsenic is a poison, right? Except that the very first drug developed over 100 years ago to effectively combat syphilis was a dilute form of an arsenic salt. How about curare? You know, that wonderful poison developed by the South American Indians to kill their animal and prey? That's certainly a poison, isn't it? But we use curare all over the place nowadays. Of course, we don't call it curare, we call it Botox. Is that a poison or is it a treatment? Now, this is where your health and your pocketbook come in. Medical textbooks talk about a lethal dose, the dose that kills you. There is almost no discussion, no scientific evidence or research into what's an unhealthy dose. Insurance companies, corporations, even some health agencies use the lack of this specific information to their benefit. How? To deny responsibility or to pay for treatments or health benefits. By setting the levels of certain concentrations of pollutants and chemicals high enough, it makes it very difficult to show that a person is being made sick by certain levels of unnatural or toxic material. You get sick, the doctor orders certain tests, the results come back within normal or acceptable limits. These limits are not normal or healthy. They have just been developed in order to establish some very rough guidelines. Sorry, your claim is rejected. Let's talk about mercury, a poison that is now everywhere in our world. The blood level for mercury is under 10. The first place that the body stores mercury is not the blood, but deep in the tissues, so that the blood test often shows a very inappropriately low level. Even if your mercury is 9.95, traditional medicine says it's normal. I say you're not well. You have some degree of mercury poisoning. I think that various pollutants are a major cause of some of our present-day symptoms, or many of our present-day symptoms. Our unwellness, which is hard to diagnose under the old system of testing, for me is causing a great part of today's illness. For this office, the up-to-date and proper diagnosis and effective removal, detoxification of those unhealthy elements in our world, that's an important part of my practice. That's what I call the new medicine. An advanced medicine treating the causes of your unwellness with natural, effective treatments is what this office is all about. even if your routine tests are normal, we look beyond that to see what is the underlying problems that are disturbing the balance of your health.